You didn't even know what a colonoscopy was or whatever. Like, bro, you guys gotta get a little bit more educated people up there so you can balance it out. But, bro, like I was like my whole thing is that podcasting is like having a conversation about something, trying to kind of come to a truth, and he was trying to find his truth. But the thing is, he said some wild things, bro. Some wild things that a lot of people are never going to be able to get over. You feel me? Let me see if I still have one of them up.
I think it's worth it. I think it's worth to have a cost of, unfortunately, some gun deaths every single year so that we can have the Second Amendment to protect our other God-given rights.
That's crazy. Do you understand that? He said that he thinks it's worth it for some gun deaths every year. And how ironic. I don't even know if I want to say karma because he was just speaking, but how ironic it is that the words that you're fighting for, you were fighting so that this person could have a gun, so that he can knock you down, my boy. And now you're in heaven looking over us. And I do believe he's in heaven, not in hell. But some of the things, I want to go over a couple of go to my Facebook go to my Facebook on Facebook, bro. I'm cracking 32K, baby. Check it out. It's hard to see. Yeah. Oh man, what's my hater ass autofocus? It's not focusing. But anyway, some of the things he talked about that I wanted to go over that I thought that was really big. He said George Floyd. You know, remember George Floyd? Rest in peace to him. He just said that he deserved it, bro. And he was a father too. You know, he didn't have empathy. He talks about empathy not being a real thing. And people are saying, oh, they're cutting his quote. But in the end, it's still the same thing. George Floyd had kids too. It didn't stop Charlie Kirk from calling him a scumbag after the murder. Remember that. Another one, I just want you guys to remember, they want us to divide. They want us divided, bro. South Park pressured to cancel upcoming episode of Charlie Kirk. Do you think that's right, bro? No, I think Charlie Kirk would actually want it to go up. I don't think Charlie Kirk, we're making this guy Charlie Kirk to be like some fool that, I feel like he was a gangster for his side and he died doing what he loved, you know, and I don't understand why we're making it out like he's a, it is a tragedy, bro. But he knew every day he got off on that porch, got out the porch, you feel me? Jumped off the porch, that anything could happen. Every man knows that. So I feel like he died doing what he loved. And in a way, that's honorable. I can't stand the word empathy. Actually, I think empathy is made up, a new age term, and does a lot of damage. Remember this. After Paul Pelosi was bludgeoned and left with a skull fracture, Charlie Kirk asked his listeners to bail out Pelosi's attacker. There's no empathy in that. After Melissa Hortman, her husband, and their dog were murdered by the right-wing nut job in Minnesota, Kirk tried to link Governor Walz to other Democrats to the murders and could go on. But here's the point. He celebrated violence against Democrats. And I can't stand Democrats or Republicans. I feel like they're both soft. Café con pocho. But the reality is, bro, he put out a lot of division and hate, and it came back to eat him. Comedian Gabriel Fluffy Iglesias reacts to Charlie Kirk's situation and says, Fluffy. I got love for Fluffy, though. I think he said what he says right here is right. Free speech should not be a death sentence. If you didn't like what the kind of things the man said, you had the choice not to listen. Taking a man's life because you disagree with him is cowardly.